I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we'll look at how to pronounce gotten and cotton. So you might notice that these two words sound quite similar in American English, even though they are spelled, the vowels are spelled with different letters. And these are somewhat challenging words because they have two patterns which might not be familiar to you if you're not a native speaker of American English. Firstly, they have what's called the stopped T or the stop T, unreleased T. I typically call it stop T. And then secondly, they have what's called a syllabic N. I'll explain what both of those sounds are. You can also get more help for these and all of the sounds of English in our Sounds of English course. Let's look at what stop T and syllabic N mean in these words, gotten and cotton. So looking at gotten, the stress in the word gotten is on the first syllable, and letter O says ah. So typically, when we have an O in a stressed syllable in American English, most of the time it's going to be the ah vowel. So I've rewritten that for you here with the letters AH, so you can visualize that open ah. There's no rounding and no O sound in gotten or in cotton. And then very often when we have T in the middle of words in American English between two vowels, we have what's called a flap T, like in water or daughter, etc. We have that flap. It sounds a little more like a D, but we don't do that in gotten. You could hear it would sound more like gotten if I did that. It doesn't sound quite right. That's because we don't really have a vowel sound in our second syllable. We have what's called the syllabic N. So instead of gotten with a vowel, gotten, we have gotten. The N acts as a syllable all by itself. So there's really no vowel sound. We just go right from that stop T into the N, gotten. And so that's why instead of using a flap T here, it's not between two vowels, it's followed by a consonant, and so we use what's called the stopped T or unreleased T. That means when I say gotten, I'm making the T by lifting my tongue for the T, but I'm not releasing the air. So I'm not saying got with a burst of air. I'm saying got, stopping the T, not letting any air out, and then releasing right into the N. Gotten, gotten. We also do this in words like button or mountain. I do have a video explaining those words in more detail, but just know that that stop T is what we typically use when at the ends of words or in the middle of words when the T is followed by another consonant sound. So I would do the same thing if I was saying, for example, got some. I wouldn't say got some, I would say got some, stopping the T and releasing right into the S of some. Gotten, got some. So you can learn more about this stopped T, how we do it in the middle and ends of words in our Sounds of English course, where I walk you through all of the different sounds of English, especially what the T does in the beginning, middle, and ends of words, because it's a pretty complicated sound in American English. Because we're just doing the syllabic N, the E doesn't make any sound here. We just do the N sound, gotten. Same thing happens in cotton. So it doesn't matter that there's an O here and an E here. They both are just an N sound, the syllabic N. The only difference between gotten and cotton is that gotten has the voiced G at the start and cotton has the voiceless K at the start. Cotton. So I've rewritten that one here as well for you with the letters AH. I put the stop T in parentheses because we are making that T, but you're not going to hear that T burst of air. And then, of course, our syllabic N, cotton. Once you can say gotten and cotton with this new American pattern, you do want to try practicing it in some phrases because it might not come naturally to you or easily to you even once you master the word. So trying a few, you might try, we've gotten very good at saying these words. We've gotten some cotton clothes. Cotton is a crop that's tough on the environment. Those socks are 100% cotton. I've gotten used to saying gotten and cotton with this new pattern. Thank you so much for this request. If you have a request for a word or a phrase or a topic you'd like me to cover in our Word of the Day series, do feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos, and I'll add it to my list to cover in a future class. You can get more help for all of the Sounds of English and other help in our Sounds of English course, as well as our other American accent courses on speechmodification.com. All of our courses are either free or available for under $2, so they're a really good resource to help you build a strong foundation for pronunciation and accent in English. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class, as well as on Saturday we'll have our live question and answer class. I hope to see you there. Thanks so much for liking, sharing, and commenting on the videos. It really helps support the channel, and a special shout out to our subscribers and